Over the past several years, we have watched as Hollywood and the traditional entertainment industry completely flounders in every way you can possibly imagine. And there's a lot of reasons that we're seeing bad returns at the box office, people losing hundreds of millions of dollars on streaming, the audience is walking away. And whether you want to argue about COVID changed people's habits, whether you want to say, well, the introduction of streaming really changed things, the bottom line at the end of the day is that wherever you turn, whether it's you're going to a theater, whether it's you're watching TV, whether you turn on Netflix or a streamer, you are being inundated with woke ideology. That is one of the major reasons that so many people have obviously walked away. Even people who had been in denial, they are starting to come to the realization that, holy fuck, this thing is forever change. Audiences are walking away, they're consuming other things. But when it comes to Hollywood, it seems like the party is over. And even when you have all these writers and actors that thought, wow, we're going to be getting back to work after we strike for better pay, that certainly has not happened the way that they thought it would. Writers are in full panic mode. And now actors and directors are sometimes both at the same time, in the case of this specific movie, like Jerry Seinfeld, are admitting, yeah, it's over. I can't, I'm not in denial anymore. We have to acknowledge that this is forever changed. The movie business is over. Hollywood is finished. Nolte, Jerry Seinfeld says the movie business is over. Comedian Jerry Seinfeld told GQ magazine that the movie business is over, and it most certainly is. Seinfeld is out promoting his directorial debut, Unfrosted, a Netflix film that arrives on May 3rd. It's a story about the creation of a Pop-Tart in the early 1960s. Can't say I'm super interested in watching that, although I do love Pop-Tarts. Directing a movie was totally new to me, he told GQ. I thought I'd done some cool stuff, but it was nothing like the way these movie people work. They're so dead serious. They don't have any idea that the movie business is over. When asked if he'd told them the movie business is over, Seinfeld said he had not, but explained his reasoning. Film doesn't occupy the pinnacle in the social cultural hierarchy that it did for most of our lives. When a movie came out, if it was good, we all went to see it. We all discussed it. We quoted lines and scenes we liked. Now, we're walking through a fire hose of water just trying to see. When asked what replaced movies in the cultural imagination, he said depression, malaise, I would say confusion. Disorientation replaced the movie business. Everyone I know in show business every day is going, what's going on? How do you do this? What are we supposed to do now? Audiences are now flocking to stand-up because it's something you can't fake. It's like platform diving. You could say you're a platform diver, but in 2 seconds, we can see if you are or you aren't. That's what people like about stand-up. They can trust it. Everything else is fake. Now, I certainly think it's more than just stand-up that people are flocking to. I'm sure as a stand-up comedian, somebody that's in that industry, that's certainly what he sees a lot of. People are going almost anywhere else, whether it's YouTube, whether it's Instagram, any form of social media, podcasts. There's so many things out there that people right now would rather choose to watch than just what they're being fed by Hollywood. And even though people have tried to justify this, when you look at the box office for last year, when you look at the projections for the box office this year, it is miserably, remarkably, horrendously bad. And if you look at streaming, it's not any better. The only people making money on streaming is Netflix. That's it. Everybody else is losing hundreds of millions of dollars. And Disney has lost $11 billion total since they started Disney Plus. Over $11 billion in just a couple years on streaming, on top of the massive losses they're taking at the box office. So Jerry Seinfeld is being pretty blunt. He really has no attachment to the movie industry, but he's for real. When he talks about that, these cultural phenomenons, so rarely are they happening nowadays when it comes to movies. Now, there might be still some people who don't want to hear it that are in the industry or shills for the industry, whatever it may be, but it's the fucking truth. Everything has changed, and as much as they try to get back to normal, this is the new normal for woke Hollywood. What do you guys think about this? Let me know in the comments section below. Smash a like button, subscribe to the channel, ring the bell for notifications, share this video out there, and I'll talk to you later.